and some comment about FPSs. But speaking of FPSs, what's a good? Oh God, skeleton. He's like shooting at me, so I'm just gonna turn it down, and he's gonna die. Yeah, he's the one. Speaking of FPSs, but no, speaking of FPSs, I'm probably gonna do Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, all sorts of expansions, and maybe some Portal 2. But I don't know. Jeremy Lurack might do Portal 2, or at least I really, 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 really hope he does Portal 2. And I'll have to upload the finale of Portal sometime soon. But speaking of sequels and finales, StarCraft 2 is amazing. I finally got that game, and I'm really loving it. Really, really, really loving it. It is a very, 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 very good game. I thoroughly enjoying it. I'm just gonna have to go and probably I'll have like some videos where I get like Mr. Zoom with me for something, or I'll probably just do a bunch of co-op with one of my friends, and then upload like the co-op StarCraft 2 footage. And I'm also going to be doing some two-player Terraria, and I don't know, I'm hoping to have like some collabs going on, but I just play games at weird times. I'm like always unavailable for multiplayer and stuff due to my own stupid computer playing schedules. I don't know, they work for everybody but me, but my multiplayer times really aren't related to Let's Plays because I like to have commentaries when I can. I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to seeing Mr. Zoom a whole lot lately. I just really want to do more stuff with him because I've been doing solo commentary for a little while now, and it's just boring. There's no fun times to be had, no inside jokes, nothing. No, I'll have to do more karaoke. That's fun. I need to do some, except there's no songs I'm like vastly into right now. I mean, probably like besides Super Bass, maybe. I don't know. There are some songs I'm listening to at the moment, but none of them are really karaoke worthwhile, I guess. Yeah, none of them really are. Just gotta make some ladders here. But um yeah, definitely none of them are any kind of karaoke worthy, and I'm probably gonna do Mario World and Mario 64 pretty shortly because they're pretty trademark Mario games. Get me bazillions and bazillions of subscribers, except probably Fallout would get me more, like Fallout New Vegas and 3, and then Half Life 1 and 2. I'm probably going to do those and finish Portal 1 and do Portal 2 and have all sorts of multiplayer Terrarias and StarCrafts and things. I just really want to talk about my recording schedule right now, but oh well. Video games and retro Nintendo is sort of what I do here. I don't know, I think everybody would probably know that who watches this channel at all, really. I don't know, I guess it's sort of retro Nintendo. Actually, most of it is because it's just emulated, but I'm probably going to have some not so retro Nintendo pretty soon because I might be borrowing a friend's capture card, and I'm co-commentarying a Let's Play of Skyward Sword soon, which is probably going to take up a bunch of times. So that'll be interesting if you're any sort of fan of my videos. That'll be something sort of neat to watch. And this part of the video is just sort of making me a bit dizzy there. Yeah, I like the ladder mechanics of Minecraft, how they're like a weird partial block and you do the whole moving around. It's really interesting. I like the texture packs that make them look like something else. And both texture packs and mods, sometimes I feel I should play with them, other times I feel I should play without them. And for some reason, since switching my hard drive, my microphone records stupidly, and it just, yeah, my microphone records stupidly and always makes me seem quiet. And I'm just like watching the audio spikes, and they're not very big, and it's upsetting because I know this video is probably going to be pretty quiet, and I don't want it to be quiet. And the Quake Pro is finally starting to irritate me, so I take it off. And I think this is the part where I make the farm, but I'm not sure. Just got a bunch of iron, some coal, so I think I start smelting that iron. And the initial footage of this done on my birthday was so much better because I had my friends here with me, and Let's playing by myself is more convenient, but I find I have less commentaries, and let's playing with friends is just so much more fun, and co-commentary is just so much more fun. And I'm just talking about fun while playing something that's supposed to be for fun, but I'm trying to make it seem like work. I don't know, specking of work. I like have been getting actual high school homework now, so I haven't had a million times for recordings, surprisingly. In like my spare time, I have been trying to play StarCraft, and I'm like this close to being suckered into World of Warcraft by some kids at my high school. So, oh dear, it's not fun times because I'm probably just gonna be actually playing games for fun instead of for profit. And I love how videos for YouTube is considered profit in my opinion. But no, I've already been over my Minecraft alien theory. I don't know. I like to think that the Nether ruins were built by the pigmen. I don't really have a lot of cool, interesting or not elements, evidence like in the game's code. There was a super master pigman that could construct things, or I don't know. That was the only thing I could think of right now. But I think I want like yeah, bucket and shears or something. Whoop, there. And then that last one, if I got some flint, I could make flint and steel, and just have like a full tool set. But um, I should make an iron pickaxe. Crud, just lost my train of thought. I don't know. I like to think the zombie pigmen built the Nether fortresses, and all the new Nether stuff is cool. But I'm not a huge fan of potions. And on the one hand, I like Minecraft being more RPG like, but on the other hand, I kind of don't. Sort of. I don't know. I like it and I don't because it seems less empty and creepy and sandbox like, and it's more medieval. And as much as I love medieval, like that's why I play Dungeons and Dragons and about to play World of Warcraft. And speaking of World of Warcraft, reminded me of some. It reminded me of surprisingly not Jonathan Coulton as it probably should, except now it does now that I mentioned him, and I've just finished playing Portal, and I talked about Portal earlier, and he wrote Still Alive for all those people that don't know. But no, unfortunately, it reminded me of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, which I'm not sure if I get the whole joke. Like, is it supposed to be ironic, or is people supposed to actually find that show entertaining, or is it just pure nostalgia? I don't get it. Like, it's okay for a kids show, I guess, considering how annoying a lot of kids shows are nowadays. Like, especially like in the Night Garden, among other things that are just the world's most horrible. But I don't understand. Yeah, is it ironic? Is it nostalgia? What is its link to gaming? It just specifically bothers me. I'm really sorry for people that are part of this joke or actual enjoyment. I do not mean to be hating on your show, but I just don't understand the joke. Somebody in the comments section just explain to me what is the joke with friendship is magic. I don't get it. Because if we're going on about nostalgic shows, then like I if we're going on about nostalgic shows, go watch Teletoon Retro. And I don't know if that even exists in America. I probably does, but being Canadian, I don't have a very good idea of what exists in America and what doesn't. I don't know. I've never left Canada before, which people might or might not care about in the comments. I don't know. I like to pretend that people are going to comment on these videos and tell me these things, but they might and they might not, but they might. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm just cutting down some of these trees because I just have a weird thing in Minecraft where I just like to have a lot of wood on me at all times. I don't know why. I just always feel I need to make a lot of fences and ladders and other things that consume large amounts of wood planks to get decent quantities of. I'm not sure why. I have a lot of weird tendencies with Minecraft just because it's so randomly generated, and I'm pretty sure I have a mild case of OCD. Or at least everybody has OCD like tendencies, but I just find I have more of them than regular people. And maybe that's from being a super science person. I don't know. Well, it's like I take great pride in being a super science person. Like I don't know. I really like physics. I'm probably gonna be some sort of scientist. I don't know. I might be a professor of paleontology is probably what I'm thinking of doing. But then again, I might also be a physicist when I find a feasible use for any grant money I'd ever get. Like instead of just taking the money to like say black holes probably work in this fashion or things of that nature that I don't really have sufficient evidence for and couldn't really get sufficient evidence for very easily. And it would take up a lot more thought process to get down to the core mechanics of it instead of thinking up wacky, childlike theories, as I've tend to do with every physics problem I've ever come across in my life. I'd probably better off being a teacher of something and then just learning about all these things on the side. And since I'd work at a university, it's probably not hard because I could just go to their library and take books or something. I don't know. That seems to be how things work, right? I don't know. Maybe. Uh, it's really hard to say at this point. At this point, but uh, just keep trying to use shift clicking, and now I'm done with any sort of commentary I'd thought of perhaps using. Um, I don't know. I think something probably what? Oh, okay. I think something's probably going on in the wild world of Minecraft right now, but I just can't think what it is. And I think for the rest of this recording session, I'm having to commentary over. I'm probably. Oh, yeah, for the rest of this recording session, I'm trying to commentary over. I think I forget to turn the difficulty back up at all, which annoys me. So I'll probably go do like a monster killing part soon, or actually, I'll probably just build a spawn cage and use it to get monster drops so that I can, because I know I make a farm eventually. Yeah, that's like right here. I'm making the farm. So yeah, I'll have to go and get some bone meal so I can start farming stuff up and turn the difficulty higher and have foods and stuff like that. But like I said, I really hope my friend Jeremy Lurak, and if you've watched more than like one video on my channel, you'd probably know who that is, or maybe you wouldn't because he's only in some of my videos, but the videos he's in are pretty dang great because he's like sort of my video game guru, or like one of the few video game gurus I have. But he's really great, and I hope he does Portal 2. I want him to do Minecraft videos, Terraria videos, Portal 2 videos, and Spiral Knights videos, but I don't know if he will. But if he does, that would be so amazing. Or if he did also like some more Realm of the Mad God, because he did some of them and I was in. And it was still really entertaining, but I knew it was going to happen because I was in them. And just whenever him and Mr. Zoom make consistent Let's Plays, I just freaking love it because I enjoy having them in my commentaries, and I enjoy trying to hear their own commentaries more because they have actual things to say about video games or things in general. And I guess I've sort of like talked about my recording schedule and my friends, and at least mentioned my birthday, and let's make another gate. Mentioned my birthday and sort of talked about careers. I think I already said that. I'm not sure. I've talked about a few things, but none of them strike me as too interesting, and I think a lot of my videos are gonna end up not being the world's most interesting. But Pokemon Black and White sort of ruined the Pokemon multiplayer. There, I just had to say it. I don't know. As much as I love the overpoweredness, it sort of eliminated a little bit of strategy. I mean, not much, and it mainly opened up new strategy, but meh. But I don't know. Like, everybody on the leaderboards for everything is always way better than me. Why can't I be on video game leaderboards? I'm a Let's Player, which means I should feasibly be pretty good at video games sometimes, I think. I think that's pretty much what it means to be a Let's Player. Oh god, I just realized how horribly inefficient a farm this is to be coming in and out of. Oh, this is not going to be any kind of good. No good could come from this. Ah ha ha. Leaves that didn't decay. Oh, I love the joke about the greatest thing Notch created was leaf decay. And my water's underground, so I'm gonna have to go get it. I think this part is gonna end with me just dropping into this unknown abyss and losing a bunch of health, and then I'll just cut my commentary off in mid sentence. And yeah, there's water up there, so I'll have to go get it. But hmm, I think speaking German would be cool. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to